So, let me tell you what's really going on. Everyone thinks I'm doing great. And most of the time, I let them believe that. Not because I'm lying. I just don't feel like talking about all of that, you know? Because let's be real. How do you explain your entire mental state in a hallway conversation, knowing no one is really listening or caring? They just want to be all in your personal business. They say things like, "Hey, how are you?" And I respond with something like, "Oh, existentially confused but functioning." It usually starts something like this. First, I sit down to do something important, very important. I tell myself, all right, it's focus time. With my laptop open, my phone face down, I feel like my life is all together. I'm focused, right? 5 seconds later, my brain goes, before we start, let's just check one thing. One thing. 30 minutes later, I'm watching a video titled, Why Penguins Do the Craziest Things During the Day. I think to myself, why do I know this and how did I get here? But if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll respond by saying, well, I'm good. That's my default response. Honestly, that's probably all of our default response, not because it's true, but because it's efficient. And it gets people to stop digging for information that you aren't ready to share. With me saying, I'm good, that usually ends the conversation. But when I say, I'm okay, that usually invites follow-up questions. And we all know where these types of questions lead to. And I don't have the emotional bandwidth for a sequel. Or to answer another question about me. See, I'm not okay. In this moment, I pay my bills. I show up. I respond to emails with, sounds good. But really, nothing about that email sounded good. From the outside, I look stable, clean cut, ready to tackle the world and all its challenges. From the inside, it's just a bunch of open mental tabs, and one of them is playing music I can't find. And I've gotten really good at pretending. I bet we all have at some point, right? I laugh at the right moments. I say, all good with confidence. Meanwhile, I haven't done the thing I've been avoiding for 3 weeks. Shoot. Sometimes 10 weeks, if we're being honest. But admitting that feels illegal, because I know I'll be judged. So instead, I say, yeah, everything's fine. At night, though, that's when the truth shows up. It hits me, and there's no running or avoiding the truth. That's when my brain clocks in for overtime. That's when the truth, yes, my truth, says to me, so we're just gonna ignore the fear of falling behind? I respond with, no, bruh. I am just trying to go to sleep. I realized something one night. I don't hide because I don't trust people. I hide because I don't want to be that person. You know, the person that everyone tries to fix all the time, or the one who's always tired, or always confused, or always figuring things out. So I carry it quietly and to myself until I find the right person I can chop it up with. And honestly, at some point, I'm fine stopped being a lie. It became a habit. I said it so often that I almost believed it. Shoot, I probably did believe it. Almost. The absurd part? Nothing is actually wrong. Nothing is on fire and the building is not burning down. I'm just tired in a way that even sleeping won't fix it. And explaining that feels harder than just smiling and moving on. So yeah. Everyone thinks I'm doing fine. And most days, I let them believe it. But now, at least, I know what fine really means. It means I'm still showing up every day, still trying my best and succeeding by pushing through the adversity, still figuring things out quietly and executing publicly. And honestly, that's fine with me. And you know what? Maybe I am good, maybe it's just normal to have these thoughts. Because every day I show up and grind. So, I think I am getting closer every day to being more than fine. But until then, bruh, it's all good right now.